Hi, welcome to another episode on the KME channel. I will tell you why we use sport fuel and what difference it makes to the engine. The first and most noticeable difference between sports fuel and gas station fuel is the price. Of course, fuel from the distributor costs between 7 and 8 zlotys, while sports fuel is delivered in saloon barrels. We cannot buy it at the gas station, but its cost in our case is 28 zlotys per 1 liter. This price difference absolutely does not translate in any way into a difference in engine performance. As you will have noticed, the price difference is almost 4 times higher between regular fuel and sport fuel, while the difference in engine performance reaches a maximum of 10%. So realistically, we are moving between 5 and 8% between maximum power. You will ask about the benefits, in this case why we use sport fuel. Namely, the biggest benefit is that by using sport fuel, we can load our engine at maximum power for a long time without damaging it. Because in the long run, if we loaded our engine to the maximum and drove on standard fuel, we would damage our engine worth tens of thousands of zlotys very badly. Using serial fuel, the manufacturers predicted exhaust gas temperature during operation to be within 900 degrees Celsius. Such a critical temperature is 960 degrees, then various alerts and protections for this engine are already activated in the engine controllers. When the temperature rises above 960 degrees, the consequences of damage are as you can see on this piston. Simply put, the rings can crack, they can bake, the pistons can melt. We wonder if these rings can bake, if these valves can break, can burn out. It blows out the seals under the head. It just destroys our engine irreparably. In engines prepared for sports, where we use forged pistons, sodium valves, special motorsports drill blades, special metal head gaskets, this damage temperature is slightly higher than the temperature in serial engines. However, we must not exceed the critical temperature, which oscillates around 1000 degrees Celsius. After exceeding this temperature for a few seconds, we cause irreversible and very serious damage to our engine. Exceeding this critical exhaust temperature will cause the engine to lose ignition control, hence the engine will begin to live its life. Knocking combustion will begin to occur, which will consequently lead to just such damage. And at this point we reach for sport fuels, quick fuel and fuel service. These fuels take toluene and other fast-burning solvents. This causes the fuel to take a great deal of heat energy from the air that enters the combustion chamber during evaporation, which directly reduces the temperature of the exhaust gas. Figuratively speaking, the engine will get the same power at a lower exhaust temperature. In addition, the sport fuel is very repeatable. Hence, we can tune the engine close to the knock combustion limit, which we cannot do on fuel from a gas station, because there, the tolerance of various solvents and other components is much higher. Hence, the fuel fueled at one station or the other differs by a few percent, and we can't get close to the maximum engine power. The fuel additionally contains a much higher amount of oxygen molecules, which makes the mixture much more energetic. Hence, the car reacts much faster, much more efficiently to every touch of the gas pedal. It is more reactive and more driver-friendly. In summary, the benefits of using sport fuels are that an engine tuned very precisely on sport fuel for the entire run of a special stage can obtain its maximum performance. Hence, the loss of power from start to finish is negligible. On the other hand, tuning such an engine on regular fuel from a gas station, this performance decreases with each kilometer driven. And here we can assume that starting in the engine we have 300 horses. Reaching the finish line of a 15-kilometer stretch, we can already have less than 200 horses in the same engine. And this is caused precisely by too high temperatures. The fact that everything swells, the cooling system is inefficient, and this performance decreases with every kilometer. Granting your questions, I already answered that there is no point in using this type of fuel in series cars, because using such fuels we need to properly prepare the engine and tune it. Using this fuel in your series car, the benefits are none, so it is a waste of your money to let it go up in smoke. You can put it to much better and more sensible use. In the meantime, I invite you to ask other questions, subscribe to the channel, and I'm back to work putting together another Cosworth engine.